What's up, guys? It's Sam and Taylor.
And we want you to put your shoes on,
Pop open that energy drink,
and go. Hello, guys. Welcome back to another episode. I'm Taylor.
And I'm Sam. And I just want to start off by saying we did like a 5-minute intro already, but then we had to start it over because it was such a mess because Phineas was trying to open the door handle of this door, and I thought a human was about to come in and just like
Kill us.
attack us. So here we are, round 2 of our little intro. We're so happy to have you guys here.
Yes, but I'm trying to think back of what we already said. We're doing a solo episode today, just the two of us talking about 10 ways to have a hot girl winter because the guests are so much fun, but I love it just being us. I love being able to do whatever the hell I want on my own show.
No, seriously. And just, I even said this last week, like being able to like connect with you guys off of the podcast, like on TikTok, Instagram, like the comments that you guys like leave, knowing that you listen to the podcast. I'm like, I've only ever mentioned that on the podcast. Like, yes.
Exactly.
Like yesterday was when I posted that thing of like, oh, like he gives me a free drink. Like, let's never talk again. And then one of you guys comments and was like, well, what if he has a boyfriend? I'm like, oh, fuck, like the attacks.
Yeah,
I love it.
It's so much fun. And yes, guys, it is me. My voice sounds really weird. Sorry about it. Apologies that I'm unwell this whole episode, but you know, the show must go on. But so excited to catch up before our little Hot Girl Winter episode because we had such a fun weekend. We went out on Friday, and you can watch it in my vlog if you want, and you'll see me in my vlog sit down, getting ready, saying how I don't want to get too drunk, like I really don't want to drink that much. That night proceeded with every single member of our friend group blacking out. Every single one.
And it all started at our little pregame.
Yep. It's just something about when the energy is so high and everyone's just down to rage. It's like, how do you stop?
We haven't all like been together truly, like
You know what? It was everyone.
Yeah, it was everyone.
The whole squad.
And Taylor and I, like, we knew like hours before going out, we wanted to have like a little pregame before the pregame.
Yeah.
Which like at the end of the day was the worst decision we could have made for our memory.
Decision ever. But also best decision, best time.
Yeah, so Taylor and I hopped in the car like around mid-afternoon. We went to the liquor store and bought a bunch of things to make martinis. I made an espresso martini. She made like a regular martini. If you want the recipes, they're on both of our channels.
Yeah.
And we started drinking, around 7?
Yeah.
Yep, around 7. We were making martinis for all our friends. There was about 10 of us, I would say, just pre-gaming at our apartment for like 2 hours. And then we made our way to like another, I guess you would say, pregame, but it was a party.
It was a party, but to us, we used it as a pregame.
Yeah, because we were still going out.
We were still going out. Yeah, so it was.
And we arrived there at 8:30.
We got
so
there
that's
at
a pregame.
Yeah, that's a pregame for sure. I actually had a TikTok. It literally has 1 million views. It went bonkers of me saying like my getting ready schedule, and the reason is a lot of girls were agreeing like, yeah, like I do the same thing, you know, plan it out to get ready like 4 hours before, whatever. But then the other 70% of comments are people being like, party at 8, my parties don't start till 12. I'm like, okay, well the party was like also a pregame. like
But it's also like you're not like, I can't stand like waiting until like 11 or 12 to go out.
Yeah,
like I can still have fun and go out at 8 p.m.
Oh,
like, I want my bed by fucking midnight. And if I'm not getting my bed by midnight, then like, okay, I'm probably blackout and really don't remember. But if I'm like if I'm coherent and like know that like I want my bed, I'm gonna go get my bed.
I just don't understand why like when it gets dark at 5:30, why do you need to wait until 12? We could be out on the town by 7. It's pitch black.
But even in the summer, I also like starting my night where it's like light out. Like when we would go to like Rainy Street or like 6 and the sun was still out and we were walking the streets, like I love that.
Interesting.
So, yeah. You don't like that?
I don't really remember being there with the sun out.
Really? You and I we'd always go to like a dinner first and then we'd walk in the streets. This is when we didn't have them really as our friends yet.
I guess. I don't really remember that. But I just like am a fan of an early night. But yeah, everyone was like 8. I'm like, okay, relax. I didn't like that wasn't even the point. That always happens. A TikTok like goes viral for a reason that you didn't even
expect it to be.
Yeah. Like I didn't really think putting 8, like the times didn't even matter. It was, like that wasn't the point.
Yeah.
But, like everyone was really like debating about whether 8 p.m. for a party is cool or not. So you can go debate in the comments there if you want.
I don't know. I mean, at least for me and anyone that maybe lives in Austin, you guys can put your input too in our DMs. it starts early here.
The bars close at 2.
Yeah,
so
so,
you
like-
can't get there that late.
And I don't know. I maybe like everywhere I've been, like Boston even too, like it's still like we can go out at a reasonable time. It's not too late.
The only place that I know, it's like when you're in a big city like Miami, Vegas, those kind of places, like in Miami, like people don't go out until like 2 a.m. Whereas here, the bars close at 2 a.m. Like, so, like you can't, what are you going to do? Get there at midnight, then leave in like an hour? Like that makes no sense.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but we all had so much fun. Like, it was just such good time. But then it was so fun, like just waking up the next morning and being like, oh god damn it.
No, like we can't even stop talking. We have to talk about the night first. We can't go into the morning.
I didn't know what you were gonna share.
Oh, I have quite a bit that I want to share.
Share.
Well, okay, so you guys may know I have been having boy issues, not like boy drama, but just for me, in my own sense, boy drama, but no boys are really involved in it. They're just
No boys care.
like no boys. They're just like they have girlfriends. They all fucking suck. So within the last like 2 weeks, I've been like hanging out with like 2 different guys, and it's more in the sense of like I just need to like hang out with guys, not necessarily to like full on like send dating and like find a boyfriend, just to like kind of occupy my time
It's
and
fun.
like keep busy. Yeah. So this night I was going into the night with like 2 different guys that like I really hope neither of them listen to this because I've been having problems where I talk about guys on the podcast and they listen to it and then I'm like, fuck. But
Well, they need to just get over it.
yeah, okay. So we had one of them at our pregame and I was like, fine, whatever, like we're all like already friends. So like this one guy I met through all of our friends, but the other guy I met through Hinge. So obviously the guy I met through our friends is gonna come to the pregame.
Right.
So we're having a time, whatever. And then we end up getting to the first bar, which was Buford's, around like 11 o'clock. And I had texted him. I had to look back. By the way, keep in mind, I do not remember any of this. I had to look at my phone like the next morning. I have like little vivid memories of the night. But I texted him at like 11 and was like, hey, I'm at Buford's because he was out too. And I just told him I was going to let him know where I was. And I also shared my location because I was like, oh, like if I get too drunk and I can't remember to text you, just like track me down. And he was like, oh, it's going to be like one of those nights. And I'm like, yep, it is.
It already is.
It already is. You don't even know it. So whatever. 11 p.m. texted him. Then 30 to 40 minutes later, I look at my phone and I have like 4 texts from him. One's, where are you? Can't find you. I'm looking in Buford's. And then the very last one was, I actually should read it like
Read it
directly.
verbatim.
Yeah. Which, he goes, hit me up when that dude leaves you alone. LOL.
Ooh.
And at first, I'm thinking to myself, oh, fuck. Like, what did I do? Like, this is bad. But I kind of remember. I was just like, I saw him. So, first of all, he came up to me
You
at the bar.
introduced him to me.
What? I did introduce you to him.
Mm-hmm.
I was at the bar with guy 1. I was, what do we call them? Hinge boy and then friend boy.
No, they need names. You met Michael at the bar.
Okay, I met Michael. No. Oh, so Michael and I were at the bar getting drinks because we've been all together all night. And his arm, I remember vividly being around me a little bit. And then I just turn around and Josh
is there.
is just staring at me. And I'm like, fuck, like this is bad. And I just like remove, what's his name? Michael's hand from me. And I'm like, hi. And I immediately run over to Taylor. I go, let me introduce you to Taylor. Like just to like switch the topic of like the fact that there was a man's hand around me. And then that's when I remember vividly like that happening. And I don't know really much after that. But
Me neither.
But I remember like introducing him to everyone else. But I guess like Mike, is that what we said his name was?
Michael?
Okay, I remember saying Michael was like all up on me, like following me everywhere I went. So like I would introduce Josh to like Taylor and then my other friend Connor and then my other friend Hunter. And like Michael was just following me around the whole time. And I just remember that's probably why Josh was like, let me know when he's not up your ass basically anymore. And I'm like, fuck,
Yeah.
like how I feel so bad. Like
See, I thought, so this is just me exposing myself for being irresponsible. So I thought right after you introduced me, there's a picture that like we took of our guy friend standing in that same spot. So I was around the same time because I took the picture of them in that same spot of the bar. And the way I thought the night ended was literally a little bit after that. I Ubered to my friend's apartment. We all hung out and then ended up like leaving. Turns out we went to 2 other bars after that point in time. And I was like, you're lying to me. Like, because that's not what I remember. I thought we went straight home.
Yeah, this is like, okay, we're now sitting in the present moment of us the next morning talking about this.
Yeah.
Because like we do not remember any of this. So we're slowly putting all the puzzle pieces together.
Yeah, I'm like, no. Wait, what do you mean I went to 2 bars? I thought I went to 1 bar.
And then
I left from Buford's. What do you mean?
And then I texted in our group chat with all our friends and I'm like, guys, like, I'm trying to remember, like, did we go to WTF? Like, I have brief memory being there, but like, I don't remember if I actually went there. And turns out we were there. Our guy friend got kicked out because
I didn't get let in because I was drunk.
She didn't get let in. Our guy friend got kicked out because he was screaming at the top of lungs at me because I went to the bathroom with his ex-girlfriend. And I'm like, I can just picture it now. I'm like, oh my God, bestie, like, let's go to the bathroom, potty. Like, oh my God, I want to be your friend. Like, I can just picture myself doing that. Don't remember it. And I vividly remember down the hallway, on the very end of the hallway,
was an angry man.
An angry 6'2" man with red eyes just screaming at me like, fuck you, like, you're betraying me, what the fuck.
I wish I remembered.
And I just remember looking at him and being like, I'm just going to the bathroom, I can't go pee by myself, like the only one next to me was fucking your ex, like, I'm sorry. Like, and then Haley walked in and we were all in the bathroom together. It was so
I don't remember like much, but then we all went back to our friend's apartment. And I went to, so there's 2 different like apartment units that we have friends in.
Hold on. Let's talk about the fact that we don't remember how we all got split up.
Oh, well,
that's first.
I'm saying I don't remember anything.
Yeah.
I said I don't remember anything.
Like, we don't, when we're puzzling this whole entire night together, we don't even remember how we all got split up. No. We slowly realized she didn't get let into the bar. And then I guess supposedly I went back to Buford's because Connor got kicked out, and I was following Connor to Buford's because I called him. I was like, "Oh my God, like, I'm so sorry. Like, I hope like you forgive me and all this shit."
So then 2 of our friends went home. Hunter went back, and I went with some other friends to another bar for God knows what reason. Why did they take me there? I should have went home. So we all get split up. I somehow make it back to the apartment complex. I walk in. I'm like, "Where's everyone?" Like, I'm like, okay. And I'm like, they're in the other room, like the other unit. I don't know how I remembered where it was, but apparently. So he told me that there's food outside, and I said I figured this was yours because it had Uber Eats outside. I was like, this has to be them. Who else is Uber eating at 2:30? Only them. So I opened the door, and they were playing cards, and I was like, let's come upstairs, fuckers. I was like, wait, we gotta go party. Let's go hang out.
Yeah, and then in the meantime, all of them are doing like their own things, like, and I am like alone with Michael, and me and Michael. I vividly remember this, just start making out, like public PDA at Buford's. Like, my friend is the bouncer at Buford's, and I kind of want to just text him and be like, did you see that? Like,
he's gonna be like, yes, you were the last person in the bar. Yeah,
like, I was sitting right on the bench, like right next to the entrance, just full on making out with this guy. And I like don't remember it that night, but like I said, in the back of my mind, I had those vivid memories. But then all of a sudden, I just get furious because I'm like, where are my friends? Did they really leave me here? Like, where the fuck are they? And like, I was freezing, like shivering, and like, Michael gave me his jacket, so I'm like wearing his jacket too, and I'm like shivering. And I text all my friends. I text all my friends in the group chat and go, fuck all y'all. You left me behind. And that's when Connor texted me, and he was like, or called me, I'm sorry, and I remember this, and he was like, we're all on our way back to the Avenir. So I thought you guys were all in one Uber together on the way to the Avenir.
I have no idea. I couldn't tell you.
No, I know. So that's what I thought. So I just remember screaming at Andrew. That's my guy friend from back home. I remember screaming at Connor and being like, how can you guys leave me? Like, this is so messed up. Like, what the heck? And Connor's like, calm down. Like, just Uber back to the Avenir. Like, it'll be okay. So whatever. I end up Ubering back to the Avenir, and we're all one big family in the Avenir.
But you got there before us, you said.
Oh, I did. I don't know how that happened. Did you guys get like picked up at the Uber like on the way or something?
No.
See, I don't know how that happened.
Wrong girl. Listen, I don't know. All I know is we all totally it was one of those nights where you sleep with all your clothes and all your makeup on, and then have to walk home in front of your neighborhood families looking like a hooker. So
Yeah, so
it was not okay.
we have been loving like the after going out chats with our friends and just like repuzzling things together because it's like, I don't know, none of us know. And that was our first time where we all got so drunk but had so much fun.
Yeah, and then the next day we spent the whole day on the couch.
Yeah, and then I had to text Josh the next morning. And I said, hey, I'm sorry. I think I blame the espresso martinis that I drank at 7 p.m. Haha. And he was like, it's okay. It's fine. Like, we'll hang out this week. And I was like, yeah, my bad.
Yeah, okay.
I was like, I don't. And at the time, I was like, I don't really remember. Like, I don't know what he saw. Like, for all I know, he saw me making out with, like, that boy. And, like,
It's okay.
and I feel bad.
It's okay. You're hanging out with him tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm going to the gym with him tomorrow. I can't wait.
I need to figure out my love life right now and, like, what the hell I'm doing.
Yeah, you do. Let's vent about that real quick because Taylor never likes to talk about it.
So I have, like, what do you call it? A situationship? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, situationship.
Like, but it's like all of my friends think that I like our like guy friend and like think I'm like in love with him and I'm not, okay? And I'm literally
you are.
not. No, I'm not.
Literally, yes, she is.
I love the attention.
Okay, well then you need to get it from somewhere else.
I know. But like we're always out together, so
Exactly.
that's where it does me dirty.
That's why you need to find somebody else. Because, okay, we're not going to get into hardcore details about this, but like they are not a match made in heaven.
No.
They are not a match made in heaven whatsoever.
Zero. But I've told him this. I was like, I literally like could never date you, don't want to date you, would never do that. I would literally break up with you. Like, I hate you.
Yeah.
Like, we don't get along.
So I know Taylor has a little bit of feels for him. She's not going to admit it, but it's okay. But
I wouldn't call it feels though, because it's like, I don't like, it's just like, I like the, like, I like hanging out and I like the vibes, but like, I don't like you. Like, you could be anybody. Does you know what I mean?
I get that in a sense, but you can't say that you don't like him because like you do. Like that's like qualities of like liking someone.
Well, I like him enough that I like to hang out and that I like to like.
You get giddy when he shows up or when he's around.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's liking someone.
Because I want the attention.
Oh my God.
Because I want the attention.
Oh. Damn, guys. She drives me fucking crazy.
So it's like, do you like Michael?
No, I don't like Michael. I don't get giddy when he's around. Like, what are you? That is not a comparison at all. So you like Michael?
But you
what?
like the attention, like.
I like the attention, yes, but I don't get giddy when he's around.
I get that giddy.
Taylor, you're squirming in your chair right now.
I'm cold.
Okay.
But
you also openly cuddle with him.
Oh my God.
I wouldn't do that. Like, I wouldn't do that with fucking Michael.
You'd make out with him in Buford.
So would you.
Yeah, I know.
Not Michael. Someone different. Speaking of actual Michaels, we have a real Michael in our friend group.
We picked a bad name.
I know we did pick a bad name. It was Michael's so generic. But we have a real Michael in our friend group. And me and one of our guy friends were like talking at the bar. And Taylor thought we were like flirting and all this shit. And Taylor's like, oh no, we gotta stop this. We gotta stop this right now. Meanwhile, I think me and Connor are probably talking about like fucking like crypto or some stupid shit.
They looked a little close and I didn't like it.
You know I'm deaf. I gotta get close to people at a bar. I can't hear them.
Yeah, that's so true.
So I guess Taylor supposedly looks at Michael and goes, we need to stop that. We need to stop that right now. Like, it needs to end. Mm-hmm. And then Michael just looks at him or looks at Taylor and goes, relax, like chill, let it go with the flow, relax. And like, I know you guys don't know Michael, but like, that's so funny to hear him like saying that because like his eyes get all squinty and he's just like, relax, like go with the flow.
It was so like, listen, I just like want to do what makes me happy. So if it's gonna bring me joy, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
But I'd be on Hinge like a crazy person. I am like,
yeah, that's where you need to find that person.
And I'm on Hinge
that you
all
just
the time.
like that you just want to have a fun time with. That you don't want to
all the time.
You know. Can we talk about real quick our stalker update?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, guys, you guys know for the longest time we've had a stalker, and she lives here. She follows all my friends on Instagram. She now has my phone number. It's down bad. It's scary. I don't like it. Well, I didn't even know this until the next morning. My friend told me that he has very vivid memories of that night of my stalker being in the corner of the bar, just standing there, just watching us all, like, in our section, just, like, staring at us and just, like, watching us for, like, a long time. And now I'm assuming she probably was with, like, her friends and whatnot, but, like, the fact that, like, my friends know who she is, because I've never been, like, watch out for this girl. It's always been, like, hey, Sam, do you know this girl? She's DMing me on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like, so, and I'm like, oh, that's my stalker. Like, don't answer her. Like, do not engage. Do not answer her. So they know of her because she's interacted with them. And I guess he just has little vivid memories of her being in the corner of the bar just, like, staring at us. And I'm like, that's fucking horrifying to, like, think about. Like, I'm so happy I didn't see that, because I probably would have gone over there and be like, what are you doing? Like, stop. Like, get away.
Yeah, no, that's super creepy.
Yeah. But
we need to talk. Do you have any, like, other life recaps you want to do? Because I don't. I want to talk about what we were talking about today on the couch.
Yeah, I wrote down gel girl drama. Oh, yeah. Oh. Dude, the TikTok. Have you seen that shit? I was so invested last night.
The girl in the army?
Yeah. Did you see that? You didn't see that? Bro, this is why I can't stand TikTok.
We have 2 TikTok things to talk about. We'll use this as a segue into the second TikTok thing.
This is why I can't stand TikTok. So, gel girl, I don't know what her real name is, but she came out with her own gel. Like, she's, like, in the military or whatever, has, like, a great gel that, like, slicks back your hair and whatnot. So, this one girl, like, made, like, a review on the gel, and basically it was just showing that it doesn't work for her hair, which is totally fine. Like, she used another product, whatever. But the other product that she used, like, I don't even know how to explain it, because if you don't know what I'm talking about, like, you're not going to get it. But basically, 2 different gel hair companies. And, like, the followers and, like, the supporters for each gel hair companies were fucking going at each other and, like, bullying the shit out of each, like, owner of the other companies. Like, going crazy, like, bashing on the company, like, all this shit. I'm just like, TikTok? Y'all have fucking, like, crazy fan bases, and it's, like, it drives me insane how, like, people can't just take, like, one negative comment or one, like, disagreement. Like, it, like, turns into World War fucking, like, a million. And, like, the poor owners of both the hair gel companies are getting such, like, backlash on their brands of, like, bad reviews, like, all this shit. Like, it's just, like, it's so crazy how, like, one little video could potentially just, like, ruin someone's, like, brands. Like, the other girl.
I know.
Yeah, facts. We do know.
Felt that.
But, like, I felt so bad for, like, the other girl, not gel girl. The other girl that was involved in this is, like, a small business. And she had to make a poor video being like, oh, my God, like, guys, like, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm just a small business. Like, can you guys stop, like, sending hate, like, my way and stop sending hate her way? Like, I'm just trying to survive out here. Like, and I'm just, like, thinking to myself, I'm like, that is literally, like, so sad. Sorry, I don't know why I wrote that down, but, like, when I was going through, like, the videos and watching, I was like, damn, like, I'm, like, feeling real bad for, like, that poor girl with the small business that's just, like, getting bashed on by gel army.
That's wild.
Fan base.
That's wild.
I know.
The other thing happening on TikTok is the Alex Earl, Tyler Wade drama. And I just, like, we really were talking about this on the couch because, like, the TikTok population is truly unwell in the head. And I'm just gonna, like, some of you need a reality check. First things first, we love Alex, okay? So don't misconstrue what I'm saying. Love her, wish her the best. I hope she's so successful. Love her. But at the end of the day, I think a lot of you need to really realize that you don't know this person. And, like, you don't know anything about them. You know their TikToks. You don't know anything about them. The way people just elevated Alex Earl to God status, saying she's going to be Kim Kardashian. Oh, like, okay, let's pipe down on that for 1 second, okay? Like, let's chill there. That's a bit much of a statement. And then with her breakup, like, obviously I'm, like, not helping because now I'm talking about it on a podcast, but I'm, like, I just want you guys to, like, chill for a sec. Like, everyone's so quick to be like, F him, which, like, I get it because, like, you want to be a girl's girl, but, like, you don't know these people, and some of you need to, like, put your energy back into your own life.
Yeah.
And, like, remember that you don't know these people, and, like, you need to, like, people need to know how to follow someone without being actually insane. Like, just be normal.
No, it's literally insane. And like the one video like where Taylor just said like how someone said Alex is gonna be the new Kim Kardashian, but instead of having siblings, it's gonna be her roommates. And I'm like, yo, like, let's chill out with that, because I don't think you guys understand. Like, she's just like a girl like us. Like, she's just
like you.
vlogging
She's just a girl.
her life. Like, I get like this is now elevating her life where she now has more opportunities, more brands, more like things that she can potentially do. But it's just like chill the fuck out. Like, I don't know what, like scrolling on or TikTok right now is so annoying of just like all Alex Earl content. Like, I obviously like loved her, was super into her content, but now it's like annoying.
Well, it's just like the people, because I like her, but I feel bad people are doing this to her.
Yeah.
If that makes sense, because she didn't ask for that.
People
And
are like,
her
oh my
content-
God, she broke up with her boyfriend. Now I got to break up with my boyfriend.
Her
I'm like,
content
yo.
is good, and I love it on its own. Like, I genuinely watch every single one of her videos that comes up. Like, I love her content, but you guys making videos about her are like unwell in the head. People being like, no one would know who Tyler was if it wasn't for Alex. He plays Major League Baseball. He's fine. And like, I'm not trying to like make excuses for him, because like if what she said is the whole truth, which like obviously there's 3 sides, so like her story, his, and the truth, like whatever, not my business, but like let's bring it down for a sec. She was just in college. Like, he's a Major League Baseball player. You don't know these people.
And
like, you
also,
don't know these people. Like, you guys need to take a chill pill. And this isn't even just an Alex thing. This is like anyone who quickly
anyone that
rises
blows up.
to fame, especially through TikTok. So like, you know, in 6 months it'll be someone else. Like, that's just how the cycle shall repeat. But guys, people on social media are like, they're not God, and like I feel like it's just like not good for her, for like people to hold her so high. Like, you got, and even people already being like, can't wait to see what she's gonna be canceled for. Like, shut up.
Oh, people were saying,
Shut up.
Yeah, I saw comments of like someone saying like, you guys, like, this was someone that kind of had the same mindset of us, of like the whole like, y'all are crazy for fucking like praising her so much. And they said, and just wait, these exact people that are praising her are gonna cancel her in a few months.
Exactly.
And it's insane. But like, going off the Tyler Wade thing, it's like people saying that he's irrelevant and no one would know him. Well, you're not his niche of like people that should know him. Like, I bet you a lot of guys that are super into baseball probably don't even know who Alex is, and vice versa. Like, all the boys, or I'm sorry, all the girls that aren't into baseball probably didn't know who he was. So it's like, he has his own niche of people. It does not matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just kind of wanted to put our 2 cents into that, because we were talking about it on the couch, and it's crazy.
Yeah, people just get so into these internet people. Like, it's, I don't know. I think it's because with the way social media is right now, back in the day, celebrities, you only saw them in the movie they did, in the TV show they did, on the show, like news appearance maybe they had, and that's all you saw of them. But with people now, they rise to fame, and you see her do her makeup this morning. You saw her pick her outfit. You saw her go to lunch. You see every single thing they do. And that makes people feel so close to these people. And I just think overall, some people need a bit of a reality check. That it's like not that deep, and you can just be a fan and support without being crazy. But secondly, props to Alex Earl for saying that she's only going to spill any more tea if she goes on Call Her Daddy.
Oh, I cannot wait for that to happen.
That is the best business move of her, not of her life. I don't know what she's doing behind, I don't know what else she like is doing, but like, great move.
Yeah,
10 out of 10 move on her part. She's going to get on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, easy. But like, that was genius.
Yeah, I agree.
That was genius. And I will be listening. Like, I hope it's like making sense. Like, I get being interested in the tea. I get it. But like, there's a line that gets crossed. Line, and just like make sure you're well in the head.
Yeah. Anyways, kind of last on the recap is I'm going home tomorrow. You guys are going to be listening to this. I'm already going to be home. And I'm home for the week, for the holiday, and then for my brother's hockey game and all that. And then we come back and rage for New Year's.
Yes, I leave on Saturday a.m., Christmas Eve. I honestly just picked the cheapest flight. I'm only going home for 4 days. And this is my plan. I want to wake up, go to the gym really early, and then I want to go to the beach with my book every day.
Yeah.
At least once.
All right, let's get into the episode because we can continue to rant. You're not done with us yet. And as you guys know, we have been doing top 10 ways to have a hot girl and then fill in the blank the season. And now we're into winter. I know most of you guys probably have a way more severe winter than we do. We're in Austin, Texas, so, you know, it's not dropping too low. But I can relate to you girlies because I'm from New England, so we definitely made sure to get some good stuff in there. Taylor, do you want to start off with number one because this was yours?
Yeah, this is mine because it makes me feel like really hot, and I found my go-to outfit for the winter, which could be hard because you need to cover up, and that's like hard, like to be like, so what's cute and like hot and fun for a night out? V-neck bodysuits, and if you don't have natural perky boobs, just buy a bombshell bra. It does wonders for you. V-neck, long sleeve, bodysuit, bombshell bra, outfit of the winter. I have two.
I can't do that. More. Unfortunately, there's nothing that can be pushed up with a bombshell bra. But side note, I'm going for my consultation for my boobs January 6th. I'll keep you guys updated on that.
Woohoo.
But I do agree.
It's a great
bombshell
outfit.
Looks fan-fucking-tastic.
It's a great outfit. I love it. It like really will do it to you because like just adding like getting some boobs in there that you may not have would like upgrade that like covered up
also
outfit.
Side note that has no bullet point on this is one thing that sucks about long sleeve tops in the winter is you will have sweat pits. I have sweat pits every time I go out, and it's totally okay.
True.
Like I'm out because I'm wearing a jacket and like I'm warm inside, but oh hell no, you lift up that armpit, lots of sweat pits.
Yeah. So don't wear light gray.
Yeah, don't do that.
This next one's super important. Hit them with it.
Yeah. Number 2, which I actually did literally 30 minutes ago, is self-tanner, moisturizing, and your lip balm. You need to make sure your body isn't like crusty and dry. Moisturizing every single day. I try to remember to do it every single time after I shower. And then your self-tanner. I have found a new routine for myself with my self-tanner, and it has been working wonders. I used to do it like 4 years ago when I was in a college dorm room. And buying medical gloves, okay? Use those medical gloves as your mitts for self-tanner and use that to just apply it all over your body. You will literally not miss a single fucking spot on your skin if you're doing it properly. I got into the one that you have now for self-tanner. What is it called?
The Tanologist, and I use shade Extra Dark. There's water and mousse. Do as you wish. Right now I have the water in there, mister.
Yeah.
So I have that, but I like it because it's not going to stain anything because it's clear and it just gradually shows up. But I do like the mousse because you could see where you put it. Mm-hmm. So they have their pros and cons, but it's the shade Extra Dark and Tanologist. I'm pretty sure they both like show up the same whether you get the mousse or the water. So just personal preference, whatever one you want.
Yeah. And moisturizer, I literally use whatever. I don't even care. But also make sure you're exfoliating in the shower too. Like I exfoliate twice a week in the shower, like middle of the week and then right before the weekend. What's that scrub called?
Tree Hut.
Tree Nut, I think.
I don't know.
I can't remember. But it is my favorite body scrub. I have used that body scrub every single that's the only one I buy now. I've used every single type that I've seen, and Tree Nut is literally my favorite one. Smells good, gets your skin all perfect. I love it.
Tree Hut scrub. They have it at Target, Ulta, Amazon, Walmart. Yeah,
perfect.
But yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh, also the self tanner. The one I have is the 1 hour express. So I don't know if that makes a difference to anyone, but I kind of like that. And then if I miss a spot, the next day I'll just go where there's a spot missing. But yeah, you need to moisturize and have your lips nice and moisturized. I like the lip mask from Babe Lash. It's actually just called Babe is the brand, but their lip mask is really good. And then this stuff, it's Alba Botanica's unpetroleum jelly. So it's like Aquaphor, it's like Vaseline, but it's like a plant-based organic alternative. It's like $6 on Amazon. It's in my storefront if you want to find it, but the Clear Stem girlies had recommended that to me, so I bought it. As one does. It's literally $6, and I don't know, it's supposed to be better ingredients. I don't really know, don't quote me on that. It's cheap though, so you can get it on Amazon, and I like that on my lips too.
Number 3 is going to be cute jackets. My jacket collection is massive.
Me
and
too.
I have been slowly like bringing jackets from Boston down to Austin because when I first moved here, I was like, I'm never going to need them. Fuck that. Like, I'll never use them. Yeah, I'm going to use them because one, I'm going to get used to this quote unquote cold weather that's not even as cold. And I'm going to feel fucking chilly and I'm going to want it. But this time last year, like the winter, I was like, this cold was nothing to me. So now I have a bunch of jackets. You can get them at Garage. TJ Maxx are a lot of my OG jackets. When I lived back up in Boston, all of my jackets were from TJ Maxx because the parkas, the like Michael Kors jackets, like you can find them there for like such great discounts. And so check that out if you can. Taylor, you love Princess Polly, right?
I like my leather jacket from Princess Polly. I think I have 2 leather jackets from Princess Polly, and they've both done me well. I got a puffer vest on Amazon. I went from having 0 puffer jackets to like 1, 2, 3, 4 to 5 in the span of a month. So I really stocked up on that. Don't need to buy any more. Like literally anywhere, like if there's a cute jacket, I just realized like I should just get it because I need one of like every color. Like I got a little cropped white little denim one from Forever 21, and it's like I'm gonna need that for an outfit one
hard to
day.
match with outfits.
It's really hard.
Like so hard. Like I can get my outfit ready when I'm going out, but then the jacket can completely make or break the outfit.
Yeah. Like I have a little like cropped ones, long ones, like just like find a few because they're really good to have. You obviously don't need like 5 puffer jackets like I just said. Like you can get like 1.
Yeah.
But like just eventually stocking it up because it's really hard. Like in Miami, I had 1 jacket. I had a denim jacket. And that was my like, if I needed something over clothes, I'd just wear a denim jacket. I didn't have other jackets because I didn't buy them. So now it's like, I need a bunch. And that's weird to me, like to spend money on jackets. But you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. The next one is going to be gyms, having a sauna. My biggest thing, I was lucky enough when I lived back up north that my gym always had a sauna. But if you are struggling to, you know, sweat throughout the winter, get like a good, like, just feeling really good. Because I know, like, back up north when I was, like, working out and I didn't get a good sweat, like, I was like, all right, like, this kind of sucks. Like, it feels amazing to get a good sweat. So if you can find a gym and get a new gym membership just for the winter that has a sauna, that will help you out so much with just getting, like, a good sweat in if you want to, like, obviously be doing that. But we'll get into later about, like, the whole bulking thing.
Yeah. Next, this one I actually need to start doing. I actually need to go to CVS, so I might go buy some. Take vitamin D, and that's going to really help seasonal depression. Seasonal depression isn't like a myth or like a made up topic. It is actually real because seeing sunlight, being outside is really, really good for like everything in your body, especially your mental health. And the sun, obviously, as everyone knows, gives you vitamin D. So it is no like placebo. Taking vitamin D supplements in the winter is something a lot of people do to treat their seasonal depression because it's like kind of getting that artificial vitamin D as if you were getting it from the sun. And it does help. So if that's something you're struggling with, it couldn't hurt to go pick some up and take some. I'm literally going to get some at CVS today. Not that I'm like, I don't feel myself struggling with it right now, but like, you better like, why even like,
Sounds like I need vitamin
D. I don't want to
D.
let it get there. I can pick up 2 bottles.
Yeah, I might as well go get some vitamin D. Up next is going to be, this is kind of going off number 1 because I don't have big boobs to show off. But embrace feeling and looking hot in baggy clothes. For the longest time, I used to feel like I needed to wear like skin tight clothes, showing off my waist, showing off like my legs, or just showing off skin in general. And you need to work like on your inner self to realize that like you don't need to be showing off your skin or your body to feel hot, look good. Like you can look fantastic in baggy clothes. And that's one thing I like kind of used to struggle with. And now going into the winter, like I'm more into like the fashion statement when I go out rather than like the showing off my body. So that's one thing, like if you need to do that with your wardrobe is like get more baggy clothes, get more things that like cover your skin so that way you feel more comfortable and confident wearing those things. Because if you only have crop tops, you only have like the V-neck tops that like show off your skin and your body, then when you're wearing like a jacket and stuff and you're like covering yourself up, you're not going to feel as like good or as confident. So that's one thing I've noticed is don't rely off of showing off skin and body to feel hot.
Yeah, Pinterest that. Look up like cute like winter outfits. Like yesterday I ran errands in like a turtleneck and like leggings with and it's like it was so cute.
Yeah.
And like and I mean it happened to be a crop top because that's all I had. But like it didn't have to be. If it wasn't a crop top, it still would have been cute.
Yeah.
But like that was a really cute fit. At number 7, winter typically comes as like a less active kind of thing. Like it's bulking season for a lot of people. You're not going to go out and go for walks in your like freezing cold weather. So crush it in the gym, hit those PRs, get strong, like literally go ham in the gym with the weights. Now's the time to do so because it's like kind of that it's bulking season energy, whether you're actually bulking or not. It's just strong girl season.
Yeah, 100%. And we've gone over this in other episodes. If you need a full in detail episode on how to bulk, we have Bulking 101. It's kind of a ways back, but you will find it and it's going to be helpful information.
Probably like a year ago.
Yeah. Next one is outdoor activities. I know it's freezing cold, but that doesn't mean that you can't still be active outside, okay? For my people up north that have these things, take advantage of it. You got your skating, your skiing, your snowboarding, your tubing. And if you don't have those types of things, get out there and do those things by taking like a trip with your friends on the weekend. Like obviously it can be financially hard, but if you have like one really like long weekend that you look forward to in over the winter, I was gonna say winter break, but like that's not
winter
really
season.
Yeah, winter season. Obviously, I'm going home back up to Boston. I'm going to take full advantage of that. Like, I might go skiing. I might go skating, like, rent some ice, like, whatever it is. Just take advantage of it because staying active and being outside, like, it does feel good. Like, even if it's freezing.
Number 9 is don't be sad about cuffing season. Everyone knows right now it's like, oh my God, cuffing season. Need a big boy. You know, that whole song literally says, like, it's cuffing season. It doesn't need to be cuffing season, okay? Like, just because everyone's posting with their man right now, like, doing little cute Christmas things, like, then it'll be, like, city girl summer, hot girl summer, and it'll be fine. Like, don't say so focused on the fact that you don't have, like, a New Year's kiss. Like, it's really okay.
Taylor really be calling me out on this one.
Yeah. Think about the positive. You don't have to get a boyfriend gift. You don't have to split holidays with your significant other. That shit sucks. So lame. Hate it. Like, you don't have to do any of that. Like, it's okay. It's just, like, 1 month of Christmas and New Year's. You'll be okay.
Yeah, and honestly, this is something I've been struggling with a lot. If you watch my YouTube videos, I've been venting in my YouTube videos about this. And one thing that I've found that's kind of helped me make that transition of, like, seasonal depression, feeling lonely, cuffing season is, like, moving into, like, okay, I just need to be occupied. So what I've been doing is just, like, hanging out with guys, getting the attention from guys, and it doesn't necessarily have to be like I'm looking for a boyfriend. Like, I'm in that mindset now, just like keep myself occupied, keep myself happy, and just have fun with it. Like, I know like maybe these guys that I'm hanging out with, talking with, like aren't, you know, potentially gonna be like the lovers of my life, but like I'm just having fun and being occupied, and that's helped me so much.
Yeah, be a little toxic.
Yeah, a little toxic. It's totally fine. Do it for yourself. Be selfish.
Yes.
We're in our selfish girl eras.
Yes.
The last one is gonna be it's okay to gain weight. You gotta be comfortable gaining weight because wintertime, we all know a lot more comfort food is around. You know, warmer foods. Like, I feel like just winter just like brings in the comfort foods.
Christmas cookies.
Yeah, just all of it with all the holidays, everything. So just know it's okay to gain weight. You're not like, it's not a make or break moment for you if you gain 5 pounds, 2 pounds, 10 pounds, whatever the number is. Like, you can work on losing that weight going into the summer. Like, you have time. Like, if you're worried about like a wedding in the spring or like just summer in general, like, you are totally fine. Take advantage of the fact that you're gaining weight. Use it in the gym for your strength, your energy in the gym, and you never know where it could take you.
Yeah, and our bodies, like, you can listen to a bunch of I'm literally not going to talk about it because I don't know what I'm talking about, but look into podcast episodes and actual people that know what they're talking about how, like, your body likes to eat and live with the seasons. So, for example, like, when it gets colder, putting on a little bit more weight to, like, literally warm your body. Your body likes to live with the seasons. It knows what to do. So you can do some research into that if that would help you, if you like to hear, like, scientific explanations about things. But it's literally okay, and you'll be fine. There's so many fun things, like, to do in the winter that like gaining weight is not worth like not doing them.
Yeah.
Especially just like enjoying like literally like Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever. Like enjoy yourself, drink the champagne on New Year's, you know?
Yeah, I agree. I have to go down and grab my laptop for the advice submissions.
Okay.
So keep them occupied.
I was gonna say we.
Alrighty, so to kind of end off this podcast, we want to do our submissions. Make sure, I'm going to plug the Instagram real quick. Make sure to be following the podcast Instagram because that is where you can get all the updates on like submissions, the link for the submissions and all of that, including like our cool little posts about like the updates of our podcast and all the reels. Always so fun. But let's get into our nice, fun little Q&As. All right. Okay, so this one's about boys. I'm going to try to pick ones that are kind of versatile throughout all the subjects. I'm 23 years old, moved from a small town in Manhattan a few months ago. My boyfriend is 28. Okay, so girl, your boyfriend's 5 years older than you. And we've been together for a year and a half now. I've been in a couple long-term relationships before this, and part of me is having a feeling like I want to be alone and really figuring out, ooh, I'm liking this, and really figure out myself, but I want to live life. I've never just focused on myself, and especially being in a new city, making me curious what else might be out there. The problem is that my boyfriend is such an amazing person and boyfriend. His family and friends are amazing. I'm just scared I'm going to regret losing him. I don't know what to do. Taylor, take it away.
You literally just answered the fucking question. I don't know. Like, you literally just answered the question. And I get he's probably a great person and so amazing. And the truth is, like, that doesn't mean, like, you'll never see him again because they're not long distance, right? They live in the same place.
I moved from a small town to my boyfriend and we were together. She did not preference.
Okay, well, if you live in the same place, then you're probably going to like see him again in your day-to-day life, which means you have a better chance of if you breaking up going back to them because like you live in the same place as them. So like, you do have the chance of that. And like he'll probably get it because it's like, was he single at 23? Like he'll probably get it. Like I don't think he'll hate you. My cat needs to fucking stop. I don't think he'll hate you for it. And don't his family and his friends, fuck that. Doesn't matter. You're not like it's about him and you. Doesn't matter about his family and friends. You can find people that have nice
also,
friends.
you are so young. Like you're 23. Like,
and you've only been dating for a year. Like, yeah, he's amazing and great, but like, what does he do wrong? Which is like, not to be like a toxic, pessimistic bitch, but what does he do wrong, right? And like, you just answered the whole question for yourself because you literally just said you want to experience your life and like you've never been on your own and you want to do that. So you just answered the question. You literally just answered the question.
Yeah.
So,
next one is going to be about being a college athlete. I played field hockey. Same sis. I feel like I'm going to already relate to you on this one. And I got a new coach this past season. I feel like, and I don't like her at all. And I've never been so stressed or cried about field hockey before, but it's just making me not want to play anymore. But next year is my senior season. I don't know what to do. I love sports, but I've never been so miserable and I'm so torn.
I would keep playing.
Obviously, I have been through seasons of having some really shitty coaches, not in college, but I do want to say you are going to look back and wish you played your senior season. Senior season is like the most important one. Mm-hmm. Like you're honored as a senior, you get your senior game, you got like all like the ceremonies, like all the events, like stick through it, my girl. I know the coach may suck, like you may hate it, but like just remember all the memories you're gonna make from playing that sport. Like that's like your last season. You're never going to be able to play again after that, unless you want to play like club pickup or whatever after. But just know that like that competitive level that you're in right now you're not gonna be able to do that again.
Yeah, my dance coach, we like all kind of were beefing with her all the time and like didn't really fuck with her. And then we finally like all kind of made a decision like, okay, we're going to stay. But we kept being like, we're going to quit. And we never ended up quitting. And thank God we didn't because I don't even remember really the things she did that pissed us off. Like I remember little things, but I don't really know for sure everything she did to piss us off. And we were all like, we're quitting. Like that's it. And like our senior year was so much fun. Every single thing about it was so fun. And if I like quit dance because my coach was annoying me, I would have regretted it.
Yeah. Agreed. All right, next one is about body image. Hey, Sam and Taylor, I know neither of you have been a bride yet. Well, congrats, because it sounds like you're a bride. But I'm hoping to get your opinion and advice on how to have a healthy mindset around food, fitness, body image leading up to my wedding day. I'm currently working through some disordered eating behaviors and poor body image, but I've noticed that it's getting worse and worse and worse the closer I get to my wedding day. Do you have any thoughts on how to drown out of this noise of shredding for the wedding, or just general ideas that brides need to be as small or skinny as humanly possible for their wedding day? How do you think you would combat these ideas in the comments that people have made about it being bride season, needing diets for a wedding, and all that shift on my mindset? Thank you.
I think that there's nothing wrong with being like, this is a big time in my life, so I want to be feeling my best for it.
Yeah, like there's already a lot of pressure on it.
I don't think that's wrong. I don't think that's wrong to be like people wanting to lose weight for a wedding. I don't think that's inherently toxic. I think that's valid. It's a big exciting point in your life. Like, you're gonna have these pictures forever. You want to look and fit your best. I think that's fine. But if that's toxic for you, then you might need to like maybe unfollow some accounts. It seems like you're seeing a lot of it. Like,
I don't know. I feel like maybe it's just like her friends. She's saying people are saying like
people are saying it to
yeah.
her. Well, if people are saying that to you, that's really fucking weird. But like, and if it's people close to you that are maybe also getting married and talking about it, maybe bring it up to them that like you don't want to hear it. But you also reframe it all into doing things that are going to make you feel good. Don't be like, I need to lose weight and get shredded for the wedding. Be like, I want to be in my best. Like, I want to be feeling my best, like for my new marriage, for this new time in my life, like for my wedding. Do things that make you feel good, because you want to be in your best shape to deal with like the stress of a wedding. Like, you want to be feeling your best, on your A game, ready to go, and like think about it as like feeling your best.
Yeah, and also remember, like, you're getting married to someone that like loves you for who you are right now in this present moment, so they're not going to look at you any differently on your wedding day. So you just need to remember that. Obviously, it's kind of a battle with yourself. No one is ever going to look at you differently the day of your wedding and be like, oh my goodness, like, she doesn't look as good. Like, no one's going to say that. It's all in your own head. So if you're combating like the relationship you have with food, just don't give up on your relationship with food that you have now. Try to like stay positive with it, and just know that, like Taylor said, like the stress of the wedding day is the most, like, I feel like that's the biggest thing you need to kind of have under control, because that's going to play a big role on like your body. Like, honestly, stress is like the biggest thing. When you're stressed, like for me, I'm bloated, like my digestion is so off. Like, that's just one thing that I like to focus on the most.
Yeah. And then also be really, it's your wedding day. It's your day. Make sure you're picky with like, if you don't like the way your hair looks a certain way, don't wear it like that. Like, wear your hair the way you feel confident wearing it. Because like, if that's going to make you feel a certain way, looking back on pictures, a lot of people try to change so much for their wedding, which I've seen through, like, I watch a lot of like TLC where people like get married and shit on TV. So you're probably like, how do you even know what you're talking about? You've never been married. But people are like, oh, I'm going to cut my hair. I'm going to wear my hair this new way on my wedding. Like, no, wear it how you know that you like it. Like,
yeah,
don't try to
you're
like,
not going to like it.
Yeah, do it. Don't try to like pull out like new fancy stops that you're not going to like. If you hate how your hair looks in updos, don't do an updo. Like, don't do it because it's your wedding. If you hate like how a certain type of like cut makes you look, then don't wear it. Like, wear what you think is flattering and pretty on you and what you want to wear, and make sure your makeup is how you like it. Like, don't like set yourself up by being like disappointed. And also don't get in your head about like sizes of dresses either. Like, you're going to have to get a dress altered. That's not like bad or whatever. Like, don't get in your head about that either, because that's like stupid. Everyone has to alter a dress.
Yeah, facts. Well, I loved getting to connect with you guys on those last 3 little submissions. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah, I like doing that. I think it's really fun.
Me too. Lots of fun. And I'm sorry we can't get to everyone's. Like, I'm skimming through them and I'm like, they're
How
all
many
so...
are there?
There's quite a bit. Like, I can't count, but like there's definitely a good amount where like I'm like skimming through them, and they're all like long too in detail now, which you guys did a good job. I told you like 2 weeks ago, I was like, make them more detailed, because I'm only gonna answer the more detailed ones, because if they're not detailed, then I don't know how to answer your question.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, just make sure you guys are following the podcast Instagram. Give this episode /podcast a 5-star. That would be greatly appreciated. But that's about it. Next time you guys hear from us, we will be recapping on our holiday and being home.
And we'll do a little New Year's just episode recap, resolutions, the whole thing.
The whole shebang.
the whole thing. Thank you so much for listening. And yeah, see you next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Merry Christmas.